don't. I can't recall anything. Doug's looking. You're looking.
In seconds.
Tony says 10 seconds.
Sex, you said, or
In seconds.
All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Tony, I apologize.
Yeah, that's on you.
I'm
For once.
Would you please take roll?
Councilman Madsen?
Here.
Councilman Montoya?
Here.
Councilman Kaufman? Councilman Allison?
present.
Mayor Graves?
Here. You have before you an agenda. Would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion on the agenda or any changes? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. The first action item of business, number one, is the gas service extension agreement with Black Hills Energy, lowering the main at 16th Street and Mason Street. I believe you have with you a agreement to reference or look at. Any trouble with the agreement or the verbiage?
No, we had some, and it was just on their side, just some incorrect names and stuff. They corrected it. I had some questions. They got all answered from the standpoint of when they wanted paid, and there says they want it in advance, but they're going to bill us in September. You'll pay it there. Both agreements are the same except where the location of the line movement is. And then also, one allows, if people hook up to that line, we get some money back. They reimburse us.
Royalty.
Yes, within 5 years, isn't it? The first
Yes.
5 years. And you get up to $15,000 of the 65,000 back. And really, the rest of the agreements are the same. And in our franchise agreement, we're required to pay for this move if it's requested by us. And I think you could approve both of them at the same time. Just designate both the locations, or you can do it separately. It's about as fast.
Yeah. Well, whoever makes a motion, if you want to do it separately or together, however you want to do it.
I'll make a motion.
There you go, Tom. Go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve gas service extension agreement with Black Hills Energy, lowering the main at 16th Street and Mason Street, and also a gas service extension agreement from the same Black Hills Energy, 16th Street, main extension on the east side of Baumgart's Crossing Retirement.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion for the Black Hills Energy agreements? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. And the other action item is the acceptance of the Wyoming Intertie Community Investment Grant Funds. Do you want to speak to that for a second?
So, this is actually I am going to give full 100% credit to Tabitha. She did this grant application for us. She's working hard to learn how to do these, research them and write them. And so I just turned this over to her and she did a great job. But Tracy the other night, Tracy Drake addressed, that we possibly got something in, so we did. We got $10,000, and this money goes towards the Little League field improvements. So there's no agreement, we just go online and accept it. So I talked to Doug, and he had just said for a motion to accept the funds.
I make a motion, we accept the Wyoming Intertie Community Investment Grant Funds.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion will carry.
Good job, Tabitha.
Yeah. Tell Tabitha thank you.
Yeah.
And just FYI, Candy and I had a conversation with Todd, and he is going to get started up at the Little League fields with he's calling it the rehab of the the grass up there. Says his quote is still good, and implored with him the importance of, if he's going to deviate from that quote, to get our approval first before doing it and then asking for approval later.
That's a good word.
I mean, in the spirit of just making sure that he understood that. Because the other one was a kind of an ad lib, and it was an ever changing and ended up being more than what we had envisioned or whatever. But I think the end use product was well worth the investment, as it will be up there for the safety of the kids. So, but he was very confident with his quote still being good to do what he wants to do up there.
Great.
So
Good.
and might even be started. Talked to him a couple of days ago. He might even work might be underway even. So.
Good.
Other than that, anybody got anything else for announcements or business? All right.
I guess a bit announcement. So we talked to Toby, and that storm drain behind Nevin's house on the golf course raised up, and since it had that peak onto it, the golf course didn't mow it, which I don't blame them because it had a high peak.
Sure.
But everybody always kept asking about it being weeded or trimmed or anything because it was a mess. And so on Monday, Nevins just told me that they came out, golf course got it all weed eated. So then I called Toby, and Toby said no. He said we took care of that. So just another good leadership and a good department and willing to go. They didn't have to do that. I told him that wasn't your thing to do. We were just going to see what to do after. He said, no, we grabbed a couple guys and we went and weeded it all up. It's kind of sad that we have to go do some weed eating on the golf course. But Toby did a great job, and I told him I appreciate that, and he went above and beyond.
Toby seems to be earning quite a few attaboys as of late.
He's a good worker.
He is. All right, well, if there's nothing else, we'll just adjourn the meeting.